Dougie, just first of all, looking back at the Ayr match, it was a good performance and it got us through the next round.
Yeah, definitely. I think the performance was much more like ourselves. We were disappointed in the Arbroath game, all of us, myself, the fans obviously were disappointed with the performance as well. The players were disappointed, which was obviously a big thing for ourselves. But to come back, the way we made a few changes, obviously to give guys a lot of game time who's maybe not played as much as they'd like so far this season. But I was really pleased with the way we came back and performed really well. Even going down to 10 and 9 men, I think we created good chances and we could have won it in 90 minutes. But to go through it was the main aim, and we've done that.
Obviously, with the game being on Thursday, it gave yourself and the team a bit of an extended break. How have you used that going into Saturday?
Yeah, I always think it's important to give players time off when we can. When we knew that this game was going to go ahead, I wanted to try and make contact with her as quickly as possible to try and get it to Wednesday or Thursday night, to try and give the boys time off. Not necessarily to give them their legs a rest, but more mentally, because it is a tough season. It's a long season for every player, for every team. So it's important that when we can give them time off to go and relax, spend a bit of time with their family, and put football for a little bit to the back burner of their mind. It's important, I think, and that was the main aim of that. But now, like I say, they've had that time off. Now we hopefully can go back to league business on Saturday. Again, a tough game away to Partick, but a game that hopefully we can go and pick up points.
Just looking at Saturday's game now, it's league leaders Partick Thistle, a tough game away from home. What's your thoughts going into it?
Yeah, listen, every game away from home is always tough because the home team always expect to win their home games, and we're no different. But again, Partick, I think Ian McCall and his staff have built a really strong squad this season. Again, they've brought in a numerous of players, and I think for me, I think they're the strongest squad in the league, and that's probably why they're at the top of the table early on in the season. Because for me, they have the best squad in the league. But again, they're there to be shot at, and we're going there, like I say, off the back of a good performance to go there and try and come away with points. We went there last season myself when I came in, and beat them in their own yard, beat them in Capello as well. So we've got to go there with the confidence that we can do it again this season and get ourselves up there. If we can win, we'll go 3 points behind them. And like I say, they've all been getting the plaudits themselves in there, how good their season's been. So for us to only be 3 points off for that, if we can beat them on Saturday, it'll speak volumes of ourselves.
You mentioned the last two games against Partick, obviously getting the 2 wins. Well, you can't look at it too much with it being last season. You'll use that and be hopeful of getting a good result.
Yeah, of course, you've got to. Again, ourselves, we've had a big overhaul of players coming and going. But there's no reason why we can't go there and win games of football away from home at the big clubs, the so-called big clubs. We've got to be aiming to go there and win, and that's no different. Every game I go into and the team go into, we want to be winning games of football, Gareth, and it's no different Saturday. Yeah, we got to give them respect, but as soon as that whistle goes, the respect goes out the window, and we're there to win the game of football.
Now, just coming up to the end of the month now, obviously the loan window coming to an end. Has there been any news on that front?
Again, it's the same as I've been saying the last few weeks. We're always looking to bring in players, but again, they need to be better than what we've got. There's no point bringing in a player just for the sake of adding numbers to the squad. I don't think it's beneficial for either party. It's not fair in the player first and foremost, and it's not fair in the club either. So I wouldn't do that. I think if there's a player there that can come and enhance us and make us better, then yeah, we'll do it. But again, we need to wait. I've got an eye on 1 or 2 that I would like to try and get in, but it's up to the other club to let them out. And if they don't let them out, then we can't get them. So we just got to hopefully, fingers crossed, that we can get something done before the end of the loan market. And if that closes and no business will be done, then again, if a free agent comes available who I think can enhance the squad and enhance the club, then we'll do it. But if not, then I'm happy with the squad that we've got to go till in January, until we get the window opens again, that we can hopefully bring in more players.
Just back to Saturday's match now, finally, with the team news. You mentioned Jack and Jai are obviously missing through suspension. How's the rest of the team looking?
Yeah, again, we need to assess Alan. Alan obviously picked up a wee shoulder knock in the game against Ayr, so we need to see if that'll settle down. But Jack and Jai are definitely out, and apart from that, the rest of the squads are fit and available.